What's up, nerds? Welcome back to the Nerd Lounge 2.0. My name is Austin. This is my beautiful, amazing, awesome, perfect wife, Ray. We are your friendly neighborhood movie review watch couple, movies and shows. It is still spooky season, as you can tell by our amazing face makeup. My wife says my face makeup is a little scary, which I don't know if I see it because I think it's just a regular clown face makeup. But my wife's eating her Jell-O. So we are here to bring you guys more podcast action. As always, if you like the content, if you're new here, if you're returning, you're not yet subscribed, please smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Follow us on TikTok and Instagram. Let us know. Look out for us at Anime Pasadena on November 8th and 9th. Or 9th and 10th. I don't know. The weekend of, I
think it's 9 and 10. I think it's 9 and 10.
Something like that.
But I can double check.
Saturday and Sunday in Anime Pasadena Convention Center. Look out for us there. We're going to be doing a whole bunch of cool things. Recording cosplays, doing trivia, interviews, questions, all sorts of awesome, cool stuff. So, all right. This episode, we watched... My wife really wanted to watch bonelake. So we found bonelake, and we also watched blackphone 2. Mm-hmm. So yeah, but before we go into that, did we watch anything else different? Like just random?
Besides Love is Blind, I watched Love is Blind season 9.
Oh.
They're on the 9th season. And
Hot
can't
topic.
believe it's still going.
Right.
But spoiler, if you want to watch it, don't go forward into the video. But spoiler, none of the couples get married. Absolutely no one says I do. And I think there's 5 couples. There's Eleni and Anton. There's Calibria and Edmund.
Oh, yeah.
There's Jordan and Megan. There's Madison and Joe. And then there's one more. Ooh, there's one more. It's going to bug me. Do you remember? Oh, Amy and Nick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And Amy and Nick, also Megan and Jordan and Madison and Joe all call off the wedding even before the wedding.
Right.
So honestly, I wasted 2-3 weeks of my life for nothing to happen. And everyone's so hard on Edmund. I like Edmund. He's his own person.
Yeah. I haven't watched a lot of it. He may not be totally deserving of all the backlash, but
Yeah.
Seems like Calibria is more of the kind of jerk.
I don't stand for her. I think the way that she came across is I can teach this guy things, or I can change him to be better. Trying to be Captain Save-A-Ho type of situation. And I just didn't like the way that she kind of handled certain situations at all. So
Yeah. So
not my favorite season. They're already talking about maybe people are saying at this point they should just cancel the Love is Blind line. And other people are already saying that they're already going into filming the next season, which obviously they'll talk about the reunion, which comes out on Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
So
all right.
I don't think I'll watch it.
Maybe I'll just watch that.
I think I'll just wait to see the stuff on TikTok, to be honest.
The recaps and the people talking about it? Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Before we go into the movie reviews, there's a little update, because my wife and I really wanted to watch Mortal Kombat 2, but we didn't know anything about it. We thought it was coming out this past weekend on October 24th, but apparently it got pushed back to May 8th.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're pushing it back because something about they didn't want it to share a release date with Star Wars and maybe the Mandalorian movie that they're making. So it's pushed back for May 8th. So hopefully it's a good thing. Hopefully it's,
I was really excited about it.
Yeah, I'm still looking forward to it. I think we're definitely still going to go watch it.
Yeah, and then even we were going to also watch Frankenstein. Didn't know it was a 2.5-hour movie, but we were talking about it at work this morning, and apparently it is a Netflix film. And it's going to air on Netflix November 7th or November 2nd, and they did a short release in movie theaters.
Oh, that's right.
So I think we'll just wait for it to probably come out on Netflix, because we do pay for Netflix. So we'll probably just watch it at home and then talk about it then.
Yeah, especially watching the movie that long, you can pause and go to the bathroom and stuff like that. So
yeah, for sure.
So yeah, that was a little update with Mortal Kombat, making it hopefully a summer blockbuster instead of a Halloween October release. So we'll see what happens. So we love our hot take argument, agreement, disagreement segments here. So I gathered some more hot takes. These are Austin's hot takes. These are takes that I adamantly believe. So let me know in the comments how you guys feel about them, and we're going to go through. I got maybe 6 of them, 7 of them.
Okay.
Okay. First one. Deadpool and Wolverine is the worst Deadpool movie.
Ooh, I don't know. It's kind of tough. Because I do enjoy it, but also I'm like really dead set on like the first Deadpool.
But on rewatch, I feel like it doesn't hold the same
value as the first time.
Yeah.
I can partially agree with that. I think I like it more like both of them, Deadpool the first one and Deadpool, both to me have like really good music. Deadpool the second one kind of flops for me. I don't like all the superheroes they bring it in and they die abruptly. I know it's supposed to be comedic or whatever, but
in the second one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's the worst one. I don't know. If you compare Deadpool, the first one, to the last one, then the first one for me obviously takes it.
The first one takes it, but yeah. I think that like the third one is more entertaining than the second one, but the second one I think maybe has, I don't know, like better story beats. Maybe I don't know. I just feel like it just overly I mean, in theaters and watching it, it was very cool. Yeah. But I just don't think it holds the same punches, like, you know, is it as exciting watching it the third, fourth, fifth time, you know? I
don't know. I think for me, like with the first one, I can quote like so many parts of it, and then it's like this one, the Deadpool Wolverine, there's not many I can really think of. Like, for instance, working at Starbucks, there are customers who are they're like Francis, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna spell it out for you, like little stuff like that, and I'm like, oh, Francis, and they're like, what are you even talking about? Yeah. So for me, a lot more relatable quotes that I like to say in the first one. I don't know. I think the second Deadpool is the worst one, in my opinion.
Okay.
So I wouldn't call Deadpool Wolverine the worst one.
Okay. All right. Next one. Marvel totally dropped the ball by not giving us a Shang-Chi sequel.
Absolutely great. Absolutely.
Yeah, they dropped it, dude. They dropped the ball, man.
Like, we were so excited. Austin loves Shang-Chi.
He's probably gonna, I'm sure he's gonna come into Doomsday because he's in Marvel Zombies and stuff.
Yeah, but like we were waiting, like, oh, we're gonna get a second one because this movie was so cool. We thought it was cool. A lot of people don't like it.
It's still kind of a mixed review.
Yeah, but they dropped the ball by definitely not making it a second one. Yeah.
I don't know. Drop the ball. Good characters, good compelling story, good villain. You know. So, but hey, whatever, man. They want to keep making Captain America movies, I guess. I don't know.
Leave Cap alone.
I don't know, man. All right. The James Gunn Superman movie gets worse the more you watch it.
I agree with that one. I cannot stand this Superman movie. I can't stand it. I don't like it. Because every time I watch it, I very much think there are certain distinct parts, and I know that's like part of his style as a what? He's director?
Yeah. As a filmmaker.
Filmmaker, director, but I very much get Guardians of the Galaxy vibes every time I watch certain things, and primarily too is because they like to take a lot of these Marvel characters and put them in DC movies and vice versa, and it just gets really annoying, you know?
Yeah.
It gets really annoying.
Yeah, like I think initially it was cool because it was like a new take and it was kind of like a unique. It was like jumping you right into like comic lore and stuff like that. But the more we watch it, I think we've watched it like 5 or 6 times now. It feels even more like sometimes you watch a movie that feels long and then you watch it the second time and it feels more steady paced. I feel the opposite with this one. I feel like it gets more draggy. Yeah. I'm like, oh, this part, oh my god.
Like, for instance, my sister, she loves watching movies with us. We want to get her on the podcast, but she will not come on the podcast. She has a lot of great commentary. And we were watching this movie, and she did not want to watch it because she was like, that's not my Superman. Like, I don't get the hype about him. And she was watching the part where it's Superman, or it's Clark and it's Lois in the apartment having like,
and they're talking with a giant intergalactic squid monster.
No, not that. The part where she's just like interviewing Superman, and my sister's like, "What the hell is this? Like, this is not the Lois and Clark Kent like love story that like we get." And like even when there are moments where they're trying to be like in love with each other, it feels very like forced. I know like that's part of the storyline is she doesn't know what she wants and like he wants her. I get that, but it just doesn't mesh well. For me, it wasn't a good fit. I don't like this movie. And then Crypto and Supergirl and just yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what happens with the DC James Gunn verse. We'll see. All right, next one. Moving on. Mortal Kombat 1995 is the best video game adaptation movie ever made.
I'm gonna let you go with this one.
I love this movie, but I also watched it when I was like 5 years old.
We've watched it recently. Not like recently, but we've watched it.
I'm just talking about video game adaptation. I'm not talking like
no.
You know,
I know, but
I just think it's such a good movie. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really awesome interpretation of Scorpion and Sub-Zero. I don't know. I think it's great. I love this movie, but it's also like nostalgia speaking because I watched it when I was a small child.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, Sonya and then Goro, like the practical effect of Goro, like not the CG Goro.
It's been a while since I watched it.
Yeah,
so
we should watch it again. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, that movie's awesome. So let me know, guys. What's the best?
Is it the best though? You didn't answer if it was the
best.
As
the best. I think it's the best. I think it's the best because I don't know, man. It's like you watch other movies and they just stray so far away from what the video game is versus Mortal Kombat. It's just like it just is a Mortal Kombat movie. It's just a Mortal Kombat tournament. They're just fighting. They're on the island. You know what I mean? Yeah. So
there you guys go.
Short, sweet, to the point.
Tell them how you feel about that.
And then Mortal Kombat Annihilation is a movie that exists, but we don't talk about that. All right, this might be the last one. Let's see. Tron Ares is actually a good movie, and Jared Leto played the title character of Ares very well.
We had a discussion about this in
the last
episode.
Yeah, so check that out.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, and I told him I think the Tron Legacy, obviously, was really good. And so that was my first time watching it. I also watched the original Tron. That was my first time watching that one. And Tron Legacy was the best. And so I felt like coming into Tron Ares, I was expecting more. I think Jared Leto did what Jared Leto does. He gives just enough without giving more than what he needs to.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. But I thought it was the graphics were cool.
Yeah.
You know.
The graphics, the visuals are very good.
I'm not going to say it was a terrible movie. So if obviously there's just terrible, bad, good, great, phenomenal. So do I think it's a good movie? I think it's a good movie. Don't think it's a great movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. All right, let's see. I think this might be the last one. Avatar Fire and Ash needs to be the last Avatar movie.
I agree.
It just needs to be the last one.
Like, even watching the previews, it's kind of like, I could be wrong going into it. I could be wrong. But it looks very similar to what has already happened. The humans are fighting them. They want to take over the land. And now we have the bad avatars. And the bad avatars want to do something with the good avatars. And then at some point, they're going to figure out, oh, my God, this is our land together. And we are ancestors and we're family. Let's just save our land together. And now humans can breathe. And, it's just like, at what point are we going to say enough is enough?
I think the only way that would make it like more unique would be if like the bad Avatar guy from the first movies became like the Jake Sully and like was like, oh, I'm fighting for the avatars now. But then it would just be the same as the first one where it was the human fighting for the humans and it became the avatar fighting for the avatars. Or the Na'vi. So I think have it be a send off. I think have it be a wrap up type of movie and just let it be, man.
Yeah, because even with the second one, we were so hyped for it, and then we kind of watched it and we're like,
it was pretty underwhelming, I thought.
Pretty long and underwhelming. So hopefully this one proves us wrong, and hopefully it's also the last one. 'Cause I don't know how much more. You can always drag it out by like the kids, of course.
Well, you could just make it thousands of hours of lore. Yeah.
I think with the second one, what kind of ticked me off the most about it is that you bring in all these other Avatar tribes. You don't learn very much about them except for like what type they are. Yeah. You didn't learn too much of like, you learned a lot of like the kind of traditions of like the tree people, I guess. We didn't learn too much of that. You learn like the tree people, you learn there's the water people. Yeah, so
there's some cool shots in that movie though. There's that shot where
it's beautiful.
Where the one sun is like with like the whale thing and it's like that like silhouette. Like there's some really cool, that's very, very visually appealing. So we'll see what happens. I mean, are we gonna watch it? Probably.
Probably. It comes out on my mom's birthday, so that is her birthday gift to her.
Yes.
We're taking her to go see it, but she doesn't know that she's gonna go see it in 4DX because I want to see it in 4DX.
She's gonna have a problem with that.
And
you and me will just go watch it in 4DX.
No,
She ain't gonna be able to get through that. She's gonna be jolting all around.
She's like, my hip. Why y'all put me through this shit, my hip? But we are gonna go see it and talk about it then.
Yeah.
It comes out in 2 months.
Yeah, so go ahead and follow and subscribe for more videos and reviews and things like that. All right, I think that wraps up our hot take segment. So, what do you want to talk about first? You want to talk about Black Phone or Bonelake?
I think we should talk about bonelake and have blackphone be like, 'cause that is the more recent.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Bonelake. Have you guys seen it? I knew absolutely nothing about what this movie was. Only from the little poster image.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea what it was. I thought it was, I don't know. I thought it was going to be like some kind of cult vibes or something.
You always think something's gonna be.
It's called Bone Lake. That's kind of a culty vibe.
He thinks everything is a cult.
So what do we think about it? I don't know. I mean, I like that it was like a small cast in a singular location.
Small cast. There's like four. There's exactly 4 people.
There's 4 people
that you meet the entire time. You're really,
with the exception of the people in the very beginning.
I mean, yeah, but 4 people in a house, and it's really just the movie is in the house. Mm-hmm. Nothing really takes place anywhere else.
And like maybe slightly in the woods.
But that's a part of like the land in the house.
Well, I know, but I mean, like, yes,
really
it's the same location.
I had seen this movie, seen a trailer for it on, I think it was YouTube. I think like when the little commercials play or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, that looks interesting because you don't know what's going to happen. It's, oh my God. There's another movie. It was on Netflix and it was very similar, but it was like a love movie. It's that one with, oh my God, The Villa or something like that, where 2 people show up at the Airbnb.
It's like Love in the Villa or something like that?
2 people show up at an Airbnb. They both rented it out. Very same as Barbarian. 2 people show up at a house. They rented it out.
Sure,
you know,
sure, yeah.
And 2 couples, but you know there's like a lot of dialogue. There's like a lot of mind play in this game. It's very like psychological thriller almost.
Yeah, it's kind of psychological.
You don't know what's going on, but when you find out what's going on, everything starts to like happen very like quickly. If you haven't seen it, sorry, but we're gonna spoil it. So there's Sage and Diego, Sin and Will. Okay, 2 couples, and they both show up to this beautiful home, rented it out for the weekend. Diego plans on proposing to Sage, and then Will sees it, and he's like, "Oh man, yeah, congrats, you know, so good for you, bro, whatever." And they end up having like brunch the next day, and Will steals the ring, proposes to Sin. And it's like, I don't know, like this, it's so confusing, like me saying it, I feel like, but it actually is like not that confusing. You want to take the lead for a second?
Yeah, so this movie, it seems innocent at first, and then I thought it was going to be like some kind of like a swingers thing, but then it turns like, and then they're like, oh, let's go. Then they find that there's like locked doors. Oh, let's go look at these locked doors. And they're like sneaking around. And they go into one door and it's like a sex room. And they go into another door and it's like a Ouija board room, which is like totally weird. And then they don't go in the third door. And so you find out that the two antagonists, Will and Cynthia, are biologically related siblings.
Yeah.
That are like in love with each other.
And they killed their parents.
They killed their parents and they threw them in the lake, and that's why they gave it the name Bone Lake, I guess, or yeah. In the newspaper or something like that, it said Bone Lake. And then it goes from like a psychological thriller to kind of like a slasher in the woods kind of movie.
And what they do is that they invite couples they invite couples up to the cabin or up to the house, and they basically both put them through tests. So if the woman fails and sleeps with Will, then they never loved each other to begin with, and if the man fails and sleeps with Sin, obviously they didn't love each other to begin with, and then they end up nicking them off and throwing them in the lake, hence Bone Lake. And they also have like this photo album with like everything they've done to people, and it's like really weird. And they're like super in love. It's like really strange.
They're like pretty weirdly
They're like
in love.
pretty weirdly
with each
in
other,
love,
yeah.
and like brother and sister. It's like really gross, kind of. But yeah, they die. Diego and Sage.
Diego and Sage, they survive, but they're like floating in a boat in the lake at the very end, and Diego has like some serious wounds. He got stabbed in the leg, and he like hurt his foot, and they got like. So I don't know. It's a decently open interpretation ending. They probably somehow get away.
Yeah.
But
very good movie though. I liked it.
I actually liked it a lot.
I enjoyed it.
I actually enjoyed it.
Because at one point I'm like, okay, like are they tripping? Like is this really like happening? Or like are they just like caught up in like the words of other people that they're like imagining that person is saying something? I don't know. It's a great movie. Well, not a great. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
It's a. How long was it? Like 2 hours?
I think it was like an hour and 40 maybe. Yeah. Maybe between that and 2 hours. Yeah.
Uh-huh. So it's definitely
maybe like an hour and 50 or something like that.
I think if you watch it the first time, I think definitely pay attention to it. The second time though, because you know what's gonna happen, it's definitely like it can turn into like a throw-on movie if you like psychological thrillers, like a little bit of gore, that type of situation.
Yeah.
So yeah, what do you give it?
I'll probably give it like a 7.5.
I gave it like a 7, 6.5, 7.
Yeah, I think it's a good. I like it. I enjoyed it more than I probably thought I would. Mm-hmm. It was a bit of a slow burn at first. I'm like, wait, what's actually like going on? Mm-hmm. And then when it gets to the end, I'm like, did they need to be brother and sister for it to be as like
weird,
compelling?
I think for it to be weird.
Yeah, it definitely shows that it's just weird, and they're just a weird, murderous brother and sister in love people.
Yeah, and they do research on people before they bring them to the cabin and like use that to like manipulate them, and so it's good. If that sounds like your type of movie, I definitely say give it a watch, and then come back and let us know what you thought about it. Yeah, and give us your rating because I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely, I agree. So yeah, a bit of a spoiler review for bonelake, but yeah, overall very, very cool. So first one down. All right, the next one we watched, Blackphone 2. We also did watch, I rewatched Blackphone. The first one, we watched, it's come out a while ago now, 2022, I believe it was. Good movie. Yeah. So that movie caught me off guard because it was like just like a human story about like a murderer, but then like the Blackphone thing makes it like a very supernatural thing. Mm-hmm. So I was like a little bit like caught off guard when I first watched it. It's definitely super dark. It definitely like depicts violence towards children, and I think SA type abuse.
Probably.
Is he one of those
guys?
No,
I don't think so.
Is he just a murderer?
Yeah, I think he's just a murderer.
Okay. He doesn't do like the bad things.
Yeah, I don't think he does the bad things.
Okay, the bad things. So yeah, that movie was actually pretty good. I liked it. I thought it was decently kind of a unique take on two genres mashed into one. So what about the second one? How do we think about the second one?
So the second one low-key pissed me off a little bit. It pissed me off. Well, not a little bit, but it pissed me off a little bit, but for multiple reasons there. That sounds better. It definitely was not what I was expecting from Blackphone 2. And I always say this. I'm like, oh, maybe they didn't want to go like the typical route of like, oh, someone else is like following in the grabber's footsteps. You know, like there's a copycat. But I feel like that could have been a whole lot more understandable than how they did it. But also they did have to play into Gwen's dreams. You know, they couldn't just erase the fact that she has these dreams.
Yeah, like that was like a lot more exaggerated. Yeah. I don't know if I loved the fact that like he's now like a supernatural being that's like tied to the fear of his victims, and it's like as long as they're out of not able to rest, he's but like that's like gaining a real power.
Thing. Like that's a real thing that people think that happens. You know?
Yeah, I guess it's kind of like giving your past power. Like when you like people are out of your life and you keep talking about them and you keep staying being afraid of them or whatever, you're giving them power over you.
Like
you know?
He was saying that like he was saying like hell is completely different than what people think it is, and he was like it literally takes all the human parts of you and only leaves the bad parts, leaves the sin. Yeah. So I thought that was like a good conversation, and I think that by him showing Gwen what happened to the mom was like a part of him like cleansing that little piece of sin, you know. But obviously he's a bad guy. Like he's not a good guy. But Gwen's dreams were definitely more exaggerated. Definitely gave me Freddy Krueger vibes, for sure, 100%.
Because they're like fighting him and he's like not there.
Yeah, like every time she sees him, she's like dreaming essentially.
She's like floating around the room, but he's like grabbing her. And stuff like that.
Yeah, very much Freddy Krueger. It's like Freddy Krueger meets like Jason. It's like
a little
you
bit.
have the dreams and then you have like the lake, like the camp. You know, where everything went down. You have to go back to the lake to figure out exactly what happened. You know, so I get what they were trying to do. But I think that storyline has been played on so many times that it's kind of like, what is something new? Give me something fresh.
I think they were really trying to keeping it with like the phone as like the tie to like the afterlife kind of thing. But I mean, I don't know if I think this dude on ice skates is scary. I thought that he was like skating around with his axe, skating around. I just thought, I was like, I don't know, because like the one camp director guy was like, he was a very good skater, and I guess in the afterlife he's on skates.
Yeah.
He's got like I don't know. I thought it was weird. He's skating around. I did appreciate the supporting cast that they were like, what the heck? This person's obviously possessed, but it's like, and then they like get them to like buy into it. And they have to go find like the boy's remains to put them at rest so that he loses power. And then I guess I did appreciate like the fact that they're like fighting him, that he's like tangible, that they're like, he's like grabbing him and pushing him into the ice and stuff like that, but he's still like invisible, you know, like his spirit is like
they did the
physical
same thing. They did the same thing in
Freddy Krueger?
Yeah.
Freddy vs. Jason?
Yeah, they did. He was invisible and then they like,
where they like pulled him out?
Yeah. They pulled him out
to the real world? Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, I was going to say something.
Well, stew on it. I wrote a few questions. I mean, I thought, again, like the story I think is like pretty basic. It's like, okay, we got to go put spirits at rest so that he doesn't have power. Sure. Okay. I thought the acting between Finney and Gwen, I thought was really good. I think they're really good actors, and it's exciting to see them grow up into, adult actors, I guess. I thought the writing was okay. I thought the writing with the grabber's character was actually good. I liked the way that his kind of like sound of his voice was. It kind of sounded like it was almost coming through the phone, kind of a thing. It sounds like it's not coming from like the natural like realm, I guess. So I did like all the things that he was saying. I did enjoy the fact that like the dad is like changing his tune, and he's sober now, and he's helping them. He goes up to the lake to check in on them, and he ends up being really a big part of finding the remains of the boys in the barrels and things like that. So I really enjoyed that. And then the husband and wife and like the other character Mustang, I thought the supporting cast was really good. Or the guy Ernesto, he definitely just like went in not knowing anything, and Finney was like, you gotta go take care of her. He's like, okay. Yeah. It's like he went into like the devil's teeth, man. He wasn't even, so I respected that. It's like, hey, well, what would I do in that situation? Like, hey, you gotta go find my sister. She's floating through the air, friggin' by some spirit. I'm like, you guys can handle it, man. You guys can take care of that. So
I think that I remember what I was gonna say now. Okay. I think that this movie would have been really great if, I feel like the beginning of Weapons, it's telling like a story. It's like the little kid voice. If it would have kind of done that, because like, let's be honest, through every serial killer, it's always because they've had a terrible background. And I don't remember if the grabber talked about his background in the first blackphone. It's been a while since I watched it. We started watching it yesterday. I didn't finish it.
I don't think he talks about it as much as they went into it in this movie.
Okay. So yeah, I think that kind of leading with this person who is just dark, and maybe at some point, classic, maybe or maybe not, tell me if I'm wrong, but like I was born into being bad type of story. Like I have to be bad. Like I am bad, or like I am evil, or like I am sin, or just really like getting the character to like, for you to like engulf in him and believe that. I guess at certain parts I really didn't believe that he was pure bad evil. Besides him saying like, oh, I took him. I killed him. I'm going to come back for you, Finney. Finney, I'm here. Now I'm going to hurt Gwen because you hurt because I killed my brother. And it's like, okay, dude, you killed your brother. Now you're killing everyone else.
Oh,
so
yeah.
what's the real reason we're doing this? Are we just doing this because your upbringing, you know? Like, if they were to make another one, I would really like a solo movie solely from point A to point G of because the grabber, get it? Point A to point G of his story.
It should be him at the camp. And it should be like the young mom.
That's what I'm saying.
That would be cool.
Like, that would have been cool. Or, you know, even if he would have showed Gwen, like, this is why I am the way I am within those dreams. And it led up to the point of, you know, him, the boys, or, you know, him, her mom.
Yeah.
Then that would have also been really cool to see. Because then you definitely grow a little bit more with all of your characters, you know?
Yeah.
Instead of just, like, the main, like, 4 for me, which is Gwen, Finney, the dad, and the grabber.
And the grabber, yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it earlier. I was thinking, it's like, I think, like, watching the first one, I like these two movies because you can watch the first one, you can watch the second one, and then watch the first one and have it be, like, the prequel. Mm-hmm. Go in like thinking like, oh, because they give you a lot of information about the grabber. They give you some stuff about like Finney, about the past and Gwen, and then it goes into like the stuff about Gwen's mom, and then watch the first one and be like, oh man, this is like, it could be like a prequel. Like these movies could be like pretty interchangeably. You watch the first one and the second one, you watch the second one and the first one. So a third one would be cool. I think it's definitely becoming popular. Obviously it's popular enough to make a second one, so.
Or even like do a montage scene of like Finney and Gwen, like, through the years after, you know, that. It's like, oh, well, you know, you can start it off, like, happy beginning, almost like a happy movie. Well, hi, my name is Finney, and I'm da-da-da-da-da, and I live in a small town, da-da-da-da-da, and about 6 years ago, this happened, and I got captured by a man named the Grabber. You know, da-da-da-da-da, whatever. And, you know, well, some amazing news is my father finally got sober, you know, after the passing of my mom. You know, just, like, kind of build, like, that dialogue, and I don't know. I feel like that's maybe what it was missing for me. A lot of people liked this movie, but I feel like for me, just certain points were missing going in.
No, yeah, I thought it was entertaining, but I probably could have been like a little bit shorter. Probably could have been like 10 minutes shorter.
You jumped like what, 5 years forward?
Yeah, 5 or
And now all of a sudden Gwen is having these dreams, and it's like, so what was going on from in the between time? Was she not dreaming about stuff? Was she not dreaming about these boys before?
Was there no other types of like murderous stuff
like,
going on?
So I just would have liked a little bit more. That's all.
Yeah.
Just really give me a little bit, like that much more.
But there was, I mean, I thought the tension was decent.
Yeah, there was good tension.
I thought the tension was decent. Like I feel like you honestly feared for your characters pretty good. Mm-hmm. You know, you didn't. Obviously, you're probably gonna go in thinking that the main characters are not gonna die in the movie, you know. But the movie did good at making you not always believe that, you know. So it was enjoyable. Probably could have been like 10 minutes shorter. Probably could have had a little bit more about, I don't know. I mean, they did it well enough to flesh out like the camp and the mom and the camp directors and the people that were kind of staying at the camp. I guess they were staying there year round because that's kind of where they stay, and then they open the camp up in summers or whatever it is, or in winter. Camp Alpine Lake Camp, and it's Alpine like, Camp.
Yeah, we looked all around for the boys, and they were like, no one checked the lake. Oh, it's usually frozen all year round. Okay, so now all of a sudden we can get into it, and it's still frozen.
Right.
And we're just some kids. The cops couldn't drill a hole. Like, let's be so for real. Let's be so for real. If that were to happen in like now in time, they would find a way to drill a hole in that ice, drain all the water, and find what they need. Like, how many times has Lake Paris been drained?
I don't know.
Like, or there's another lake.
Lake Mead?
Yeah, hasn't it been drained?
Not drained, but it like the water level's reduced, and I think they found a bunch of remains or something.
Yeah, so it's like, if y'all really wanted to find them boys, y'all would have found them boys. Just somebody wasn't trying hard enough, and somebody was lazy. Mm-hmm. Let's be for real.
So I'm gonna look at the
IMD or the Rotten Tomatoes.
The Rotten Tomato scores. We like looking at the Rotten Tomato scores. We know that they're not always the end all be all of movie rating reviews and stuff like that, but we like looking at them.
Also, you guys want to know something super, super, super funny? As you can see, Austin has red paint on his nose. What Austin doesn't know is that red paint stains your skin. So, if he takes that off for the next 2 days, maybe he's going to be walking around looking like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Does it really?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, my God. Should have put green. Should have done a green nose. Whatever, man. It's always whatever.
No, he's going to be. We're going to be like, you okay, bro? You good?
I'll just pretend I have allergies.
Okay.
All right. The Rotten Tomatoes score, the critics score 73%, and the audience score 84%. So certified fresh, high audience rating. What do you guys think about it? I probably give it like a 7. Probably like maybe a little bit less than bonelake. I don't think I was into it as much as I liked bonelake.
Mm-hmm.
There was definitely a few like I was always intrigued in bonelake to think like, oh, what is happening next? What's happening next? What's happening next?
Mm-hmm.
In this one, I was really like, I get it. You can skip forward a little bit. You can get on with it.
Yeah. Also, where are all the frantic parents of the kids missing? Like in Blackphone 1. Like, oh, the dad's like, oh, something, yeah, your friend Robin? Yeah, and then, like, he walks away, and, of course, I'm pretty sure he talks to Finney, and then, like, the next shot is, like, the police and stuff looking for Robin. But why did not the camera go to any single parent? Why did we not see a cop talking to a parent or a parent being frantic? Because, and I'm saying that as coming...
For the kids with the lake?
No, for, like, the first one.
Oh. They had some of that. They had the police investigations and stuff like that.
I didn't see the parents, though.
I mean, yeah, I didn't see a lot of parents, but they had, like, the search parties and...
But that's not enough. Like, I'm saying, for me, as a parent, us as parents, if something happened, that's why these movies, I don't watch a whole bunch of them because it puts fear in me for our kids. But, like, if something happens to my child, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it. And just the fact that wasn't shown. Like, that's an emotion you can play on with people. It wasn't shown.
Yeah,
but
I agree. I can see that.
Because I just remember that, like, they're like, oh, yeah, Robin went missing. Robin walked towards the van.
He was, like, walking right toward him. He, like, got out. Like, you're in, like, a back parking lot behind, like a factory.
Yeah.
Behind, like, a warehouse. And a dude in a black van opens his door. And you're just going to keep walking toward him?
Yeah, so many questions.
I could be 45 years old. I ain't walking toward that van.
So many questions. Like, where did the grabber get the van? Why?
We need a grabber origin story now.
Yeah, we do.
Blackphone 3, the grabber story.
Yeah, something.
All right, I'll look up Bone Lake. Bone Lake critics score 82%, audience score 61%. So decent critic score for that one too. A little bit low on the audience score, but hey, sometimes the audience is wrong, sometimes the audience is right.
Yeah.
Sometimes if I see like a really low critic score and a high audience score, I probably end up liking that movie. But if you see high both, usually it's mostly correct. Mostly correct. Except for a few movies this year. Weapons.
He's so annoying.
All right. Any other final thoughts?
You didn't do the Blackphone 2 rating.
Yeah, I did.
Did you?
Yeah, it was like 70. It was like 80 and 70.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. Yeah. But yeah, any other like final thoughts? I mean, yeah, definitely some entertaining movies this week on that we watched on for the podcast. Let us know what to watch next time. Let's see what else is coming out. We're gonna watch Frankenstein. We're gonna do Frankenstein. We'll do Frankenstein.
I want to watch it really, 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 really bad.
That episode will come out in November.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. Keep it posted right here at the Nerd Lounge 2.0. Do we have any like final thoughts? Maybe?
I don't think I have any final thoughts. I just...
Did you get all your thoughts out? Because sometimes we think about it and you think, oh, and then...
And then... Stupid mother truckers didn't. No. I don't know. Just like in regards to Blackphone 2, like I just wish things were different. Some parts were different. That's all.
Is it a recommend in theaters, this one?
I would say yes in theaters just because some of the scenes in like Gwen's dreams are kind of like blurry.
It's not like the grainy feel. It's all at like the dark lake and it's kind of dark. But I do think like the suspense and the scare scenes, like the scenes literally where they're in like that camp kitchen, and she's like floating around, like getting thrown over the tables.
That scene pissed me off.
Did it?
Yeah, because did nobody save her until he was gonna throw her in the oven.
Yeah, dude. Like I understand, like you're kind of like fight or flight.
Yeah.
You're kind of like frozen in fear a little bit, but it's like people would be standing there watching her get thrown around for like 45 seconds before anyone tried to like do anything.
Yeah.
You know, like as scared as I might be, I'm probably gonna try to like go at least pull her and do something.
Yeah.
So
it was very, I don't know.
I do agree, but yeah, this is like a 50-50 toss-up for me in theaters. If you really enjoyed the first one, if you're excited for this one, go check it out. Otherwise, maybe just wait for streaming, which is probably just as enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 2 questions of the day, and if Ray has one, she can chime in. Mm-hmm. The first one that we can talk about is there a movie that maybe doesn't have a sequel or doesn't have many sequels that you wish would be a franchise or have sequels? You know, so...
I don't think I have an answer for that.
I don't know if I have an answer for that one right now.
Yeah.
But, like...
Because, like, I love Fantastic Beasts, and those have sequels. And I think they're coming out with another one. I hope they're coming out with another one. Yeah. I love Fantastic Beasts.
Like, movies that don't have that many sequels that you would love to just keep making those movies.
Yeah, I don't think I have an answer for that one right now.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, I'm always going to say something like Lord of the Rings.
Of course.
I want all the Lord of the Rings lore. I want more spin-offs from Game of Thrones. They are making a Game of Thrones spin-off. It's called The Night of the Seven Kingdoms or something like that.
Oh, great.
Yeah, we haven't even finished House of Dragon Season 2, which apparently is underwhelming.
True.
So
yeah.
I do want my wife to still watch Game of Thrones. Maybe at least like the first 5 seasons.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
I'm a busy lady.
Yeah, we got a lot going on.
I'm a busy woman.
She's got a lot going on.
Got a lot.
So what about you guys? Is there a movie out there with maybe a few sequels or just a movie franchise that you would be okay with them making more of? You know, maybe I like the idea of maybe more Hunger Games movies because I like the Hunger Games story and the lore. You know, stuff like that. So anything like that, let us know in the comments. And the second question of the day is, what movie franchise do you wish would just stop? Who needs to just stop?
Y'all are gonna hate me for this.
They're gonna say,
I don't think they're gonna come out anymore. I think they're done, but I'm not 100% sure. As much as I love Harry Potter, I don't need another 3 or 4 hour movie.
Oh, they're doing like a reboot.
I know.
Like a series or either a series or another set of movies or something.
Jeez, and I know lots of people love Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter, but every movie is like 3 hours.
I think like Harry Potter universe doesn't need to be a reboot of Harry Potter.
But I think that I would be okay if they stopped. You know?
Yeah.
You can stop whenever you like.
Yeah.
J.K. Rowling, you know, the books, great. The movies, pretty good. But I'm okay on those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. You know, yeah. I think they kind of run dry. I think a little bit. There's only maybe so much you can do with that type of story. You know, one that I think I'm ready for to stop is probably. I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll see how Predator Badlands is, but that franchise could probably slow down. The Alien franchise could probably slow down.
I can agree with that.
I did like Alien Earth.
He did watch Alien Earth.
The show Alien Earth on FX or Hulu, I believe, is also what it streams on. Enjoyable. I wish that shows would not overly just assume that they're going to have a second season and make the first season end in a way that like caps it off, but that could also leave it open. Whereas the ending of the first season is immediately like, all right, I guess we'll see what happens in the next 4 years if they get season 2 out.
Yeah.
You know, so. But also, gearing up for Anime Pasadena, I am currently watching Solo Leveling. I've watched 9 episodes. Very entertaining.
I told him to watch Full Metal Alchemist because I love Full Metal Alchemist.
I've never seen I mean, I haven't seen it. I could go on and on about. It's a shorter list to say the animes that I have watched. I'm an old school anime guy. I'm like Yu Yu Hakusho, Rurouni Kenshin, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball. Trigun is another one I really like. Inuyasha, stuff like that. So I'm trying to get up on the new stuff. I'm watching Solo Leveling. I still haven't finished Attack on Titan. That's taken me a long time to finish. But yeah, if there's any movies, shows, animes, things you want us to watch, review, talk about, let us know in the comments right below this, right there. Let us know, and we'll talk about it. And yeah, if there's anything that we missed, if there's Any questions, comments you guys have about blackphone, bonelake? You guys liked it? What'd you think about it? Let us know. We'll talk about it. And as always, my name is Austin. This is my beautiful, amazing, awesome, perfect wife, Ray. We are your friendly neighborhood movie review watch couple, movies and shows. And smash that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave a comment, share with your friends.
And he's messing up the lights, you know? Jesus Christ.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. And as always, we'll see you guys next time right here at the Nerd Lounge 2.0. And please, stay nerdy.
Bye.